everybody, and welcome to the Vicki Belo vlog! Yay! So today we have, of course, special guests who are also Belo babies. The reason we asked them to be ambassadors of the brand is because they're very influential. They're also the epitome of being a woman who's strong, independent, intelligent, etc. Things when I grow up, I want to be like them. They also are the OG influencers. They're the ones who kind of started this whole thing. They don't want me to tell you how many years ago. But one of them is the first vlogger I ever met. And I think I met her like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not sure. But I said, oh, this is fun. This was a totally new world for me. The other naman is somebody that I've always admired from afar. She's very close to Ann Curtis, and I see her in every party where Ann has a birthday or something. But, you know, she's so beautiful, smart also, and such a good MC. So I said, sana one day she'll be with Bella, and she finally is. So please welcome Camille and Nicole Andersson. Yay! I'm going to do something really special today. I'm going to be dressed by these two beautiful women whose style I really admire, but they're kind of different. How would you describe your style?
I would say it's very versatile, but always put together.
Ah, okay.
So my classic touch, but in the end. Yeah.
So you're not wild, like street style?
I also like street style. Oh, I have
in New York, I used to see you street style.
Yeah, so that's why I say I like to be versatile. I don't want to be put in like one box.
So when you wake up in the morning, you think, I feel like this today.
I feel like I want to look rich. Ganon.
Okay, rich na po siya.
You're in the right place.
Ito rin, beautiful girl, very rich na rin. In everything, in art, mind, in pera pa. Anyway, what's your style, Nicole?
I think I'm a little bit more feminine.
Yeah, very
girly. More
so
girly.
you like, I noticed you like skirts.
I do.
Kung sabagay, if your legs are like this, if you have it, flaunt it.
Thanks to Bella.
Oh, yeah. So etong dalawa, they're friends. Buti na lang, I think birds of the same feather ba flock together? Pag magaganda kayo, together.
We have a common friend that's really close to us. Tapos at first she would always say, I really think you guys will get along.
And then wait, we said the same thing. We said the same thing. We're like, are you sure? She looks mataray. And then when we met, it was like click.
Instant connection. Yeah. But that's true, you do both look mataray.
Yeah.
And so do I. Because when I see you, di ba, parang you're so feminine and so, I mean, di ba, the Chinese community and even the rest, they all talk about you as their peg. And, you know, I heard you're very rich. Ito ba yun?
No.
Yes!
Bills to pay.
Pero may bagong bahay.
Congrats!
Bills to pay.
Eto naman,
Mahal
talagang, wow, di ba, lagi nakataas ang chin mo. Alam mo ba yan?
I don't realize. But you always tell me. You're always...
Ibaba mo na yung chin.
Eto natin. My
Kasi
posture.
diretso-diretso. Kaya when I'm with them, I will sit properly. But the reason I wanted them here is because I was telling them that I've been in practice for 33 years. And in the 33 years, so the first 10 years of my practice, when I ask these young kids who come to me for acne and whatever, what do you want to be when you finish? Ang sagot nila dati, lawyer, doctor, teacher, architect, yung mga ganon. Then 20 years ago, tanda ko na talaga, nag-change and I was very, ano ba, parang they didn't even want to go to school anymore kasi gusto na nila maging artista, maging singer. They all wanted to join the entertainment industry. And now, it's all about being an influencer, a vlogger, kasi they look at your lives.
Yeah.
And they think, wow, they live the ideal life, they travel, they get all these perks, they get all these clothes, they're so pretty. So tell me the truth, is it as good as everybody thinks it is when they look at you?
Well, obviously, I think they see all the positive things, right? We do get to travel a lot. We get to work with brands like Bella and, you know, like all the
Louis
brands.
Vuitton.
Yeah, exactly. LV, and like we get to go to Fashion Week. And now you're at Fashion Week na rin with us.
Nakikibits na rin, trying to keep up with them.
No, but then I think a lot of people don't also realize the struggle and the hard work that goes on behind the scenes, especially when you're starting out. Syempre, wala kang budget pang team. So ikaw talaga gagawa ng lahat, di ba?
Yeah, I feel like, of course, it's not as hard as being a doctor.
Oh, wag na namin compare.
We're not saying like we're doing like the hardest job in the world. Of course, we're already so privileged to be able to do this kind of job. But I think that people tend to forget. People think kasi everything comes easy. And I feel that they forget that, you know, in this industry, there are so many people who want to get into social media, into like the influencer marketing, but only a few actually get to stay in the game for this long.
Yeah.
And it's And it's for a reason. It's because, we actually work hard for it. And especially here in the Philippines, parang most of us still don't have big teams. Most of us are still like one-man teams. Like kami nag-answer ng emails, kami nag-conceptualize, kami nagpipitch.
Kami ang director, producer, stylist, makeup artist,
Especially
hairstylist.
during the pandemic,
Yeah.
like we would set up our own lights, merong director on the camera,
Yeah.
we would be the ones who's checking the reviewing everything. So I think people forget that there's so many things going on behind the scenes, and it's not always glamorous. It's
Yeah.
still at the end of the day a business,
Yeah.
and it's still at the end of the day a job.
Yeah, so you're still reading contracts, negotiating with clients, like
Yeah.
doing pitches. There's still like a lot of business back end.
Back-end.
that
So
people
buti na
don't
lang you went to college.
Yes.
Because kaya sa'yo, those guys who want to quit school because they'll just be an influencer, don't
Wag
do
na-
that. You need your business know-how to get
Education is still very, very,
very important.
Yeah.
So was there ever a time any of you wanted to quit?
School or work?
Work.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yeah?
yes.
When?
Yeah. You get burnt out also.
Yeah.
I feel kasi na so much of it is your personality. It's ikaw yung mismo yung job eh.
You're the
Business.
product.
Oo, so mahirap magkaroon ng off switch. So I think that's why a lot of people in the creatives industry, they tend to get burnt out a lot. So whenever I feel burnt out, parang there are moments talaga na I keep thinking na parang maybe it's better to have a more quiet life, more traditional job, a more conventional job. At least may off switch ako. When I get home, 5 p.m., I'm done. When I go on vacation, I won't feel guilty na bakit di ako kumo-content? Like, why am I bakit ako nagtatamad-tamaran? Like, this is like a perfect place for me to actually get content. So, of course, there are many, many times, especially now na I'm a mom, parang
Yeah.
parang there are always times na parang, should I just quit? Kasi I feel like, parang I don't wanna show my life so much anymore because it's not just my life I'm showing now, I'm also showing
someone
my
else,
my child's life. So yeah, meron
But your
parang
husband's so
push and pull.
supportive. Siya
Super supportive. Alam mo sa
Super.
group namin, meron kaming group, we call ourselves the Blogger Besties. And we're always like, Yoni is the point of comparison in terms of supportive level. We're like,
What does Yoni do?
everything.
Supportive. Yeah, he really is. Sobrang supportive talaga niya. Na pag wala
So sa
kang-
honeymoon mo, nag-video din siya?
Oo, pero willing siya kasi vacation lang naman, parang vacation lang. It's just that ngayon kasi nakuha ko na yung timpla of when to ask, how much can I ask from him. So it's a nice balance.
So, yeah. So, ngayon na nakikita namin, ganyan yung standard. Ngayon na magda-date
Ala,
ka, compare ko yung,
So, ako
teka,
yung
tong
sa
guy ba
kanila
na to?
Sure ka ba dyan?
Oo, sabihin niya, is he Yoni level?
Yabang naman ito. Talking about love life. Ikaw naman.
Nako.
So ito, bagong
Teka,
break
naantok na
up.
ako.
So na-engage na to, was getting married, then biglang na-realize silang dalawa na...
I know!
Okay. Sabi mo, hindi ka nahiya. I can
Okay,
ask
okay, okay.
permiso naman ako.
Okay, sige.
Na medyo hindi bagay. And it's good because I think, sometimes you feel pressured. You're engaged na. People know already. There's a lot of pressure to go through with it.
And it was very public.
Okay. So you were together for 4 years.
Almost, mga 3.5.
Oh,
ganon.
and then...
And then we just realized na actually...
Hindi siya Yoni level.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Actually, wala naman talaga ako masamang masasabi. It's just that hindi talaga siya swak. Like, lahat ng gusto namin iba. Like, kasi diba, before you get married, may mga like, ano yung pre-ka na or pre...
Oo, like this.
May
therapy,
question.
Hindi,
parang-
may...
Uy, marami
May
nagbe-break
parang
down,
cute. Yun nga.
Oo, kasi
May
you don't
parang-
know how to ask. What are the questions you have to ask? Sige nga.
Hindi na kami umabot doon. Kasi tinatanong ko na, like, parang, okay, so kunwari, because he also lives abroad, so like, okay, saan tayo titira? Tapos, iba yung sagot namin dalawa. Tapos, okay, paano sa trabaho? Iba yung sagot namin. So, parang na-realize namin,
Ay.
iba sagot natin sa lahat. So,
Ala.
wag na lang.
So the romance, pero mahirap yun, no? Na mahal
Mahirap.
mo.
Mahal mo.
Well, in your case, Yoni was here for what? How
He
did
was
you
already
meet him?
here for a year and a half before
Okay.
I met him. So, which is good kasi parang
Yeah.
feeling ko hindi ko
May
kaya
boyfriend
if he
ka ba
moved
nun
here. Wala,
before him?
Dok. I'm a faithful
No.
woman.
No, she's saying, did you ever date someone
No,
else
before.
Before,
You had a
yeah.
boyfriend before.
But I was single for around 4 or 5 years before I met Yoni.
Okay.
And I was fine being single. That's why when I have friends who tell me na parang I'm single now, I always say na this is the best time of your life. You
Makinig ka,
gonna
Nicole.
soar. You
Oh.
are gonna soar in every
Totoo.
other aspect of your life. You're gonna know yourself so much better. So many good things is gonna come. Kasi when God takes something away, something better comes along.
Aw.
And I feel that, you're just saving yourself for the better fit. you know.
Okay, ang galing.
Not necessarily
Kasi na-memorize na niya sila, tinatawagan ko pag hindi ko na kaya, umiiyak na ako. She goes, eto kasi yun, Nicole, ganito lang yan. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yan, voice of experience.
Yeah.
Di
I'm
ba?
always so excited for them. Like usually you're supposed to be, I'm so sad for them. I'm always like, I'm so excited for you.
Yes.
Because this is gonna be the best time of your life. You just don't know it yet.
So, but when Yoni arrived, ready ka na? You were, hindi pa rin.
Yes.
Uy, umamin ka.
Yes, I was ready na.
Pero kahit, ano yun? Hindi, sige nga, mga besties,
Wait,
pakiano
first lang kasi, nag-meet sila sa airplane.
Yes.
Mag-seatmate sila sa plane.
Wow, ilang
Kaya
oras
ngayon,
yung
pag
flight?
magka-flight na ako,
Wala
cute
pa
na dapat ako.
1 hour lang ata yung flight.
Saan
To go
kayo
to
pupunta?
Cebu?
Bacolod.
Bacolod.
Local pala.
Yeah.
O,
We were both
tapos?
going for mascara. I was going for work. He was going there as an AFAM to experience the Philippine life.
Chinichika siya ni Yoni, dinededma niya kasi nag-e-edit siya ng photos niya sa plane. So parang nairita pa siya na, yeah. Parang gumagano-gano pa siya. Tapos ayaw pa niya bigay yung
Ano,
number
hindi,
niya.
hindi ka na-crush? He's cute.
I didn't think kasi na I was so aloof. Hindi ko na-gets na he liked me pala. Akala ko parang chatty lang siya because usually foreigners are chatty.
Yeah.
Oh.
So akala ko nakikipag-chat lang siya. And then ako naman, coming from a really traditional conservative family, parang I also hear my mom in my head, parang huwag ka maglandi, like be like, conservative, ganyan. So hindi ko siya pinapansin. And when he tried to ask for my number, denied at first. And then he asked again. And then I gave him my work phone. And so sabi ko, baka work phone okay lang naman to my mom. It's
Tapos
not
ayaw
like-
pa mag-reply nung una.
Oh,
Pero tiga mo,
he was
ending.
just so nice. He was so different from all the other guys I met. Parang he would message me, hindi yung usual na, hi, kamusta ka na? Kumain ka na ba? Where'd you go?
Oh my God, that
Ganon.
kumain ka na ba?
ay, nako, may experience din ako dyan sa kumain ka na ba?
That
Grabe
na.
ko na.
Let's put it
Hindi
to
ko
rest.
alam, ha? Grabe, ang tanga ko pala.
He would always just ask me, like his messages would always be interesting. Parang, oh, did you see this article on Esquire? Apparently, like this is, parang laging may
It was
may
very
topic
worldly.
agad. Yes.
Yes.
And so I was like, oh, I really like this guy. We get to talk a lot. And imagine, Doc, like, we were only talking for mga 3 weeks pa lang ba yun? And we were already talking about like how we would view ourselves if, for example, we got together. Like,
Yeah.
how would our finances be? What kind of like family life do we want?
It was
Like,
very
ganun,
forward thinking.
Oh,
and I
that's
think
good.
that's the type of guy that
Is
also
that,
needs
are
to...
you really looking for your own Yoni?
Actually, right now, if I'm being honest, I'm not looking.
Okay,
Kasi
great.
I'm
Tama,
this-
sinabi mo sa kanya,
Yes.
mag-enjoy ka lang. Oo.
No, kasi also, Doc, this is the first time I've ever really had time to be single.
Okay.
So parang, ang saya pala.
Mukhang masaya nga masyado. Huy! Oh,
Masyadong nag-enjoy.
okay, pinapayuhan mo ba tong ating conservative
Kaya ka na
Filipina
yan.
girl?
I mean, matalino naman siya. Matanda ka na.
Ano?
Ang sakla.
Kaya mo, I mean, you're a mature woman,
Yeah.
you're smart, so I'm sure you can handle yourself.
Very, like, direct siya mag-give na advice. Minsan she's like, alam mo, one time, I remember, we were on our way to a club, we were in Fort, and then I was talking to you about, like, some guys, and then she was on her phone, she wasn't, like, really super paying attention, and then she goes, alam mo, Nicole, ang ganda mo talaga, ang talino mo, like, your career is so successful, ganyan, pero minsan sa love bobo ka. And then, ganun ka honest.
Okay.
You're not friend, di ba?
That's a best friend. Teka muna, bakit siya bobo sa love? Paki-explain.
Kasi paulit-ulit na tayo eh. Sinabi ko na sa'yo, wag na. I already said this is gonna happen, ginawa mo pa rin. O yan, ngayon, iiyak ka.
Totoo. Stubborn kasi ako.
She's very soft when it comes to someone she loves.
Yes,
I think.
yes.
Like, she always thinks na parang, kaya yan.
Second
mababago
chance,
yan.
second chance.
10th chance.
Kaya nga.
You know what Oprah said, right?
What?
Oprah said, if they show you who they are, believe them.
Yan
Yes.
na nga.
Di ba? Although, hindi ko na naman finalo kasi kung ginawa ko yon and Hayden showed me who he was many times, and I didn't believe. Because I met Hayden, he was so mabait. So I guess maybe I remember that part the first, kasi when we met each other, nobody knew we were dating. So we had 1.5 years of dating quietly, and I really got to know him. When people found out, ayan, nagkagulo na. They invited him to join showbiz. Parang nawala siya, but I kept remembering the guy I knew. And I
Yeah.
kept hoping he would go back there. Pero mukhang hopeless na over the last mga 10 years ko rin. Parang hindi na ba siya babalik? But my biggest fear was one day he'll go back to that guy who I really loved. And then with another girl. Naghirap na ako, di ba? Dinaanan ko na yung super hirap. Sabi ko, God, siguro naman, if he ever goes back to what he was before, I can enjoy naman the fruits of my labor, di ba? Hindi yung
Yeah.
ibang tao. Ano bang type mo? Ano ayaw mo
So,
sa
ganito
type
kasi,
niya?
mag-apply kayo, send to your CV.
My email first. I was screen everything.
Ano ba type ko? I think I really like,
Guapo, for sure.
not, actually,
I
it's
think
really
you
more
need to look
ugali.
for someone who appreciates your sense of humor. Because
Yes.
Nicole is a very funny girl. Someone who will allow her to be her own woman. I really think she can't be with a guy who is controlling. Who
Yes.
has plans for
Pero
her.
excuse me, parang yung mga boyfriend mo controlling.
Wala ko sinabi.
Wala rin ako sinabi.
I already know her, but from what I can see. Alam mo mga lalaki, kasi gusto nila ng challenge. Pag hindi nila nakokontrol yung girl, let me conquer. But, okay, so, sharing, I'm sorry to keep putting myself, I hope I'm not one of
No,
those
dapat
hosts.
nga you give us the advice.
So, ganito yon. I never really actually had a boyfriend, believe it or not, when I was single. So, I had this idea na, kasi yung panahon namin na maraming guys, konti lang girls. So, nakakapili ka, na minimum number of suitors is 5. Pag less ka ng 5,
Must be nice.
excuse me, okay ka lang, kawawa ka naman. Hindi ngayon, parang one-on-one, nag-date lang kayo na yon, di ba? Anyways, I was dating a lot. But this guy was really in love with me, super. And so, I was thinking, I used my head, very smart, from Harvard, so in love, grabe. When I wanted to get married, kasi 22 na po ako, ang tanda ko na, at that time, matanda yun. I decided to marry him. And the moment we got married, to the day, he lost interest in me.
Ay,
Yeah, because he was after
The
my
chase.
being hard to get, di ba? That I wasn't really committed, and I was kind of, parang,
Yeah.
because I really wasn't. But
and he
of
also
course,
wanted to win out of all the other five guys.
But love is a decision in my head, so I decided to love him. And then, this is the worst part. He kept telling me, "Why are you so nice? Why are you so good?"
Okay.
Because when we were dating, I was kind of BITCH.
Yeah.
Like, I would really show my bad side, thinking, kung minsan inaarte ko na lang, para lang, hindi siya man-surprise. Ayoko kasi yung parang bait-bait mo before you get married, tapos pag nag-asawa ka na,
Lumabas
hindi
ang
ka pala,
ugali.
di ba, pangit,
Okay.
baliktad. So, pinapalabas ko yung pangit, para pag nag-asawa kami, pleasantly surprised, mabait pala siya, maalaga, whatever. Gusto pala niya yun. Yung masungit ako, yung hindi ko siya pinapansin,
Okay.
yung hindi ko siya siniserve, wala. Nung nag-asawa na kami, I want to be naman the perfect wife. So perfect mother, so trying so hard. And he was so bored. Then he finally told me, you're really boring. Kasi ang bait ko. So, when we split up, best friends na kami ngayon. And he gets I can see he's much more alive talking to me. Gusto niya yung ganon. So, be careful also of that kind of guy na ang chase ang hinahabol. Di ba?
Paano ba malalaman?
Sometimes kasi it's in the
Pray!
it's in the time that you
Discernment
met the
from
guy.
the Lord.
Parang feeling ko sometimes it's not the wrong guy, it's the wrong time.
Yes,
Eventually they'll
timing.
develop into this guy that, like a better guy. But it's just not right now kasi wala pa siya
So,
doon.
alam mo, yes, marami akong nami-meet na parang, alam mo, perfect ka in 2 years. Yung gano'n. Kailangan mo
Write
pala.
your number.
Ganon.
Pero alam mo, like, my ex, he married, they were dating like 13 years before, hindi pa lang ready.
Okay.
And then later on, when they met again,
Yeah.
perfect.
Exactly.
Pero medyo matagal yung
Timing.
13 years.
But timing
Okay,
is so
we'll see.
important.
Meron ka bang totga?
Wala.
Walang totga. Okay.
Totga? Baka ako yung totga.
I'm sure. Yun ang gusto ko. Isa pa yan. Gusto ko ako palagi yung totga. So pag nakikita ko gumagano ng konti ang lalaki, alis na ako. Kahit mahal na mahal ko pa siya. Tapos kung minsan gusto kong bumalik, ayokong bumalik kasi gusto ko maging totga. Diba? And then pag
ganun pala.
matagal ka nang hindi nakikita, alam ko, totga na talaga ako. Kasi naalala lang nila yung good times na, kasi kunya tatawagan ka pa, trying. Ayoko na talaga. I pray, God, please don't let me go back because I want to be totga. The one that got away, para forever na yan, isipin nila, sayang yun.
Pero ang bilis nga nung iba yung bilis ng prayer. Kasi minsan kapag may hiningi ako na parang, Lord, pakita mo naman sa akin na may better, may ganyan. Biglang next week na-meet mo na, sabi ko, Lord naman, wala namang time mag-enjoy. Ang bilis-bilis ng delivery.
Actually, you have to be specific with God. Kasi
Yes.
ito na naman ako na naman. Anyway, no, kasi when I was 18, nag-pray ako. Sabi ko, Lord, gusto ko, ang asawa ko doktor. Pero gusto ko pogi. At kailangan modelo looking. Pero nakakatawa siya. Gusto ko talaga tumawa ng tumawa. Ayoko yung seryoso masyado. So, ang dami ko hiningi, di ba? Doktor, gwapo, modelo, bla bla. Wala naman dumating. Di ba? So, at 22, may hiningi pa ako, kung hindi pa yun, Harvard graduate. Kasi yun naman pinag-asap.
see,
Kasi yun ang aking
specific.
specific.
Yeah.
Pero dumating si Hayden, ilang years later, we've been together for 17 years. Hindi ko
lang.
sinabi, 2 years from now or 1 year from now, padala mo sa akin ha. Dumating nga, sabi ni Lord, pinadala ko na sa'yo. Nandyan. For
Baka in the right
26
time nga, like Camille
Girl,
said.
matagal naman masyado pag ano. So you tell me in 1 year, Lord.
Okay. So, Lord, enjoy muna ako. And then,
So you're one of these people that believes na yung guy na you'll marry is different from the guy that you'll enjoy with while you're dating.
teka, let's clarify naman yung baka isipin
clarify,
naman nila
kasi
na.
ako, yun ang gets ko. So you have to tell them.
Ibig ko sabihin, ine-enjoy ko. Kasi nga ngayon ko lang naramdaman yung freedom na to. Kasi di ba kapag may boyfriend ka, magtatanong, where are you? Who are you with? Where are you going?
What time are you going home?
Oh, mga ganyan. Wala nang ganon. Di ba? If bukas, I'm going to Paris. I go.
Wow,
Di ba? Go
okay.
lang.
You don't get lonely.
No naman.
No naman, okay.
No. There's people there. It's nice to meet.
All right.
Yeah, meet lang.
Okay, so how long do you think you want to enjoy? I will pray for you.
Okay, guys, magsama-sama po tayo.
Ay, punta ka sa you come with us more to CCF. Anyway, going back, no.
Naiiyak na ako sa...
Ano ba ito? Natatawa ba ito? Umiiyak, hindi ko mag...
That's why I'm quite surprised na I met someone pa sa strict ng parents ko.
Sobrang strict, sobrang
Ay,
strict.
why? How, in what way were they strict?
Until I was married, I had curfew.
Yeah.
Ikaw naman, your parents were not strict.
Super no. Kasi my dad's Swedish. Siya pa yung tumawag sa akin sa birthday ko, sabi niya, time to move out. Ganon.
18
Pinapalayas
years old?
na ako.
18?
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah.
Your parents are still together?
No,
or-
no.
So, okay, this is deep question ha. Baka umiyak.
Okay, hindi.
Sige, ready
Hindi.
na?
Ready.
No, because what we've noticed and why we're always telling people to, as much as possible, stay together as parents. Hayden and I talagang are very conscious about it. The people that we meet that don't have a father figure constantly
Yeah.
don't usually have very good relationships with men for many times. You know, eventually
Okay.
they might find the right one.
Daddy
but
issues.
because they have daddy issues or they're insecure or the father is so important kasi I think sa society natin iniisip nila mother's nurturing, daddy earns the money.
Yeah.
Diba? Dati ganun. And as long as daddy earns the money, gives the money for the family, okay na yun.
Yeah.
Sometimes the daddy doesn't even earn or sometimes the daddy's not there. But there's an emptiness, there's really a hole. Of course, there's a hole in our life that only God can fill, but there's also a hole, especially in both men and women, not just women, that only a father can fill. How do you think your father's absence has affected your relationships?
Actually, I will give credit to my dad. Never ko naramdaman na wala siya doon kasi lagi siyang tumatawag.
Okay.
As in, siya yung tipong because he always would go on excursion. Like, sometimes he'd be on a ship and he'd be out in the ocean for 2 to 3 months. Siyempre, wala pang ano nun, wala pang Skype nun, wala pang FaceTime.
Daya
Pero
ka pa
like,
nun.
no, as in, radyo. Binilan niya ako ng radyo, tas may radyo sa bahay. Yeah, tas gagano, over and out. May ganon kami.
sweet
So kahit
naman.
alam kong dulo ng mundo, hahanap siya ng way na matawagan niya.
sweet
So
naman.
never ko naman naramdaman na wala siya doon. And at the same time, ako kasi yung nagsabi sa parents ko na maghiwalay na kayo. As in,
How old were you?
ganun ako
Gets.
ano na, nung I think 7 years or something like that, inupo ko sila, sabi ko, guys,
And as a parent,
7 years old?
energy, your vibe is killing my vibe.
Were they together for you? Is that what they were trying to
Yeah,
do?
it felt like it. And I could sense it. I get what you're trying to say, na you fight and you stay, but I think kids understand and they know when something's wrong. Even if they're not vocalizing it, they're aware of it. I guess the way they raised me, I'm very strong and independent and outspoken. I sat them down and I said, guys, I'll be okay. Like, don't do this for me because I don't like it. Tapos naisip ko, forward thinking, sabi ko, at least sa Christmas, sa birthday, dalawa na yung regalo ko.
Wow.
Kasi hindi na from mom and dad. Meron na si mom, meron na si dad. Sabi ko, mas jackpot ako dito.
But tell me, why are you so patient? Like with the guys, if they don't, she was saying you give
Too many chances.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I think because, okay, here's the, if we're really going to the root of the
Nagpaano ka ba?
the meaning.
Nag-psychologist
No,
ka ba?
yeah,
Okay.
I go to, I have a therapist. I think the root of it is because I never had that family unit.
Okay.
Even if it was my choice, I didn't have it. So parang I felt na I would fight for it when it's my turn. Parang gusto ko lang siya ma-experience na masabi na, okay, kahit I didn't grow up in a whole family unit, I can make my own.
I believe once you're married, talaga fight for it.
Yeah.
But in the dating stage...
Ayun na nga.
Okay. So,
Mali.
in your head, magpapalit, you will change now.
Palit na ng strategy.
Ano na-
Cambio na,
bagong-
back up na. Ngayon,
Nag-enjoy lang siya.
Unang red flag, babu. Hindi na tayo
Ito
mag-uusap.
naman, ilan ba ang chances mo?
Ako wala
Ako kasi
na.
I'm very straightforward. If I don't see
Future.
Kasi strict na ka parents ko, magkasayang pa ba ako ng konting-konting time ko na nga lang out? May curfew pa ako.
True. Siyempre, eto na nga, ayoko na nga ng ligaw face. Kasi sa ligaw,
Best foot forward.
ang galing! Lahat! The best! Ay, wow, ang bait, maalaga, like, lalalala. Tapos nung nakita mo na yung ugali, you're like,
Oo, parang si ano.
So, nung nakikita ko na yung ugali, sabi ko, tapos i-rationalize ko sa utak ko, hindi, bad day lang. Ay, hindi, kasi mainit lang ulo niya na, pero hindi kasi talaga siya yon. Hanggat sa naging bad year na, hanggat sa naging bad 2 years na, sabi ko, teka lang, parang,
Knock na.
Oo, wala na. Ayoko na. Natuto na ako.
Okay, so natuto na ba kayo? Very good. So ngayon, lighter things. May gusto ko, wait, I want to learn, naubusan ng Tagalog. I want to learn something from them because I love the way they dress. So ang gagawin namin, you say, kasi hirap na hirap po ako dito.
Okay, so
Style.
we're gonna have a style swap.
Oh, galing. Sabi ko kanina, style swap.
Swap! Sabi niya, magsa-style swap. Ba't tayo? Sabi ko niya, Doc.
They will get my clothes and style me. So I will have the same style as Camille and as Nicole. And I won't make you guys vote now what's better because I know they're both, everybody
It's
has
different.
great style and different. And me, you know, the way I do clothes, it's more like a mood thing.
Yeah.
Like every day I wake up and I'm like,
Mood dressing.
yeah, I wanna be ladylike, classy, ala
Yeah.
si
Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn. Yun,
Yeah.
black, pearls, shoe.
Ay, meron tayong
Pero
ganun
very
mamaya.
rare.
Pero pag na-bore ka, Doc, sa mga damit mo, feel free, send mo lang sa
Oo nga,
address ko.
same shoes tayo, di ba?
Yes, same
Hindi.
size tayo, everything.
Talaga,
Oh
sige.
my gosh. Hehe.
Winner!
Hindi, yung sa'yo na lang, yung mga pag ayaw na niya yung sofa, yung mga painting.
Uy, mas mahal yun.
Mas mahal
Sige,
yun.
stand by. We're gonna go up and change.
So they're going to style me, they're going to go into my closet, my very private space. You're going to choose things and then they're going to make me wear it. O, baliktad. Hindi ko kayo challenge. Ako nahihirapan. But let's go! Ready na kayo?
Yes!
Okay.
So these are my clothes, but I would never wear them like this because it's too long. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's ladylike.
So I wanted to style Doc in how I would dress and something that I never see you wear.
Okay.
So it's, for me, this is like a glam outfit na. If, for example, you want to look laid back.
Na still
pero-
medyo corporate-ish.
Oh, and very sophisticated still. Like, I am Doc Vicki, ganun.
Uh-huh.
So I really love this because I'm very into statement pieces. So
Oh,
I
okay.
really like throwing on simple stuff and then one statement piece. So ganyan.
Ah.
And I feel kasi Doc, you're so, like, sexy.
Voluptuous.
Like, you have such a petite body type. So
Oh.
you can get away with oversized clothes and it still doesn't make you look big.
Okay, so pose please.
Teach how to pose, how to
Like,
pose.
Doc, I would pose like this. Baliktad yung hand.
Baliktad.
And
Okay.
then, ayan, and then put this forward so your leg would always
Look
up.
long. And then the camera
tiptoe,
down.
Doc, tiptoe.
Point na,
Ito,
yeah, point.
bago yan
Point na
ah.
to.
Ito yung very vlogger style ngayon, Doc. Very Gen Z.
Okay.
Ganon?
Tapos
Ganon?
kailangan tamad,
Bakit?
Doc.
Tamad, parang bagong gising.
O, ganyan.
Okay.
Tamad, okay.
All right, so this is our look. I wanted to go
Do I
for
look like
something.
Nicole?
Yeah, actually, this is how I would dress. So I wanted to go for something a little bit more classic, but young and fun. Still has that like old Hollywood cut, that vibe, diba, the blazer. But then fun, feminine, you know, sexy skirt. Kasi we love your legs, diba? So
Ay.
showcase, and then a pop of color with the heels.
Oh,
So
I
yun.
like it. And
I
then
love it.
posing. Let's see how different she poses from Camille.
Actually, it's pretty much this. Okay, pero always one. So you put your weight on the back hip.
Okay.
Weight on the back
But
hip.
you point
Always
your
point
toe.
the toe.
I didn't
And
know
whatever
that.
your angle is. So if it's this,
It's
like
my
that.
left.
Yeah, like that. Okay,
Ano
left.
yung kanina mong ganyan?
Left. So lean, ganyan.
Di ba kanina you were like making
You can play with your hair. So like you can do like a hair moment, ganyan. Like parang, oh, what? Oh, tapos tingin away.
Okay,
What?
let me see
Ganon.
you sweet.
Sweet?
Oh, look sweet.
Sweet?
Oh, sexy.
Ganon. Para may konting mystery, pero may shoulder.
I love no. This is one of the best vlogs I've ever had. I've never laughed so much. These two are really funny. So we have to do a part 2.
Yes,
But
we have
thank
to
you
do a
so
part
much
two.
for
Thanks
being here. Come here. Oh, normally
Ayan,
I have
Ari,
gifts, but I
show na
didn't
the
plan
ano.
this thing, so
Ay, okay
delayed
na kami
lang.
dito, Doc, sa mga clothes.
Ay, mga bago yan.
And thank you. Don't forget to
Like, comment, and subscribe.
down below. Bye.
We're gonna take this home.
Yeah.